welcome back everybody to the 5th episode of the Minecast podcast. Be sure to buckle your butts because this is going to be one hell of a ride where we are going to exercise our freedom of speech. So here we go on the minigame map today. So we're going to be working in here while we talk. So here we go. I want to go and cover a little bit of stuff. Just so everybody is aware, Chris is here along with me today. Actually fly down and show you what he's going to be working on while I cover what's needs to be said before we start. The Section 8 map, a project intended to last for pretty much a year was what we were aiming at. It's pretty much dying within the month. So I'm pretty much not enough people are playing it anymore that I'm just going to shut it down because everyone has pretty much just said, hey, look, it was fun while it lasted, and you can go and shut it down now. And I'm like, okay, so I don't have to host it anymore. Then pretty much I'll just give the maps to anybody who wanted to continue work on it. So yeah, that's you'll be expecting probably 2, maybe 3 more episodes out of Section 8 map, and then maybe a finale episode will be in there as well. And then after that. What else is there on the list? Okay, so I got a couple of new things that I'm working on right now for the channel, including a new intro, a new outro, new channel art. The one thing, though, that is going to be remaining the same is the emblem you see on the bottom right, as long as I made sure to edit it in. Just because I really do like that, and I think it's here to stay for now. But everything else is pretty much changing at this point. And then right now, we've been having a little bit of some internet issues lately. So if you don't see the videos coming every 2 days or whatever, however many there are, then you know pretty much that the internet's down. And I don't really want to get rid of the minigame map being on the front, so I'm not going to have the internet as down trailer like usual. I'm just going to keep that up because I want to really push that out there for anyone who doesn't know about it yet. So other than that, let's go and get on with the first topic. I don't know very much about this, so Chris, you're going to have to entertain me and inform me on what's going on with it. The ferry boat that went down, actually I don't even know where it was. And actually, really quick, could you explain to the people what you're working on here? I did want to cover that really quick.
Yeah, of course. So these are launching mechanisms to get to the area over there where you start the races, and I'm trying to make it so that only one is available at a certain point, so that you don't have 2 people in one racing slot.
So pretty much,
it's going to be a fun project.
So what kind of race is it? Because we tried minecart racers and it became too glitchy. So what are we going to?
Yeah, minecart races, we got it kind of dialed in, and then they did an update, and it screwed it up, and we're predicting that it's just going to happen every update. So minecarts are out. So we are going to do pig races with the carrot on a stick, and you want me to go to in depth? I'll just give a general idea of it.
Okay.
I'm sorry?
Well, because pretty much what you're doing is you're going from over there to over here, and then off to the races. And did we decide on how many laps we were going to have yet?
We were talking around 5. We don't have the exact number in just yet, but around 5 laps, and you can't fall in the pits, and your carrot on a stick will eventually run out, so you got to go to the pits, and yeah, it should be pretty entertaining to play.
I was going to say, I think pretty much, like, I came up with some general concepts, but pretty much when it comes down to it, you're the guy who's being the genius behind it all at this point, of, like, the redstone and how it's going to work.
I'm just ADD, and I think about how to make it work for way too long.
And that is why I love
it's
having
just fun
you.
to do.
Someone with ADD and redstone is an awesome combination. Alright, so we'll probably check in with you again here at the end and see what you got. tell me more about this ferry boat, okay? Because I'm really interested as to what's going on with this.
Okay, so I can't figure out exactly just yet about what first started going on with the ferry boat, but something went wrong with it and it started to list. I think that's tilt to the side and kind of start taking on water. Um, and they immediately tried making corrective actions, and nothing was happening. So the article I was just reading, I think, was saying that they they could not drop the lifeboats because it was listing so much. But I heard that the only thing that they told passengers were to stay way where they're at inside their cabins. The reason a lot of them actually died, but um, the general idea of it is that down. The last thing that the passengers heard was to stay where they were at, and the captain actually abandoned ship, I believe. So him and two other people were arrested, and then I think four other people were arrested a little bit after that, and then a couple other people were taken into custody but not arrested just yet. So
Hmm.
um, almost 150 students, kids died on this ferry because basically a captain's cowardness. So that's the majority of the story that I understand. It sounds pretty messed up.
And see, I'm trying to
Any
figure out
questions about it?
how someone like that became a captain of that ship, because I mean, shouldn't there be like a chicken
Yeah.
test of some kind? I mean, not like that chicken I'm looking at right now, but basically like testing like the courage of somebody. Because if you're gonna just abandon your passengers, especially when you know that you have kids slash teenagers on your boat, I mean, come on, man.
Yeah. It seems like it's becoming a more of an issue here lately because the Vista Concordia, or I forget the way you phrased it, but that ship, the dude did the exact same thing.
Hmm.
Um, it just seems like it's becoming a huge issue with captains abandoning their ships lately, and they're actually looking into is this um, illegal? Because previously, like an olden rule is that you're supposed to go down with your ship. Like if there
Hmm.
is one last living person on there, that you have to stay to help them until the last person is off the ship. So, like he's actually in some seriously big trouble just for abandoning ship.
Which I would say rightfully so.
Yeah. When you go save yourself and tell other people to sit on the boat and die, the um, your expression for an eye, that yeah, he needs to go through what every one of those people went through, like was taken to the brink of death the way that they were and brought back. What 147 times? I think is the last number I saw. It'll be all right. It'll only take a little bit.
Oh gosh, that
I'm sorry,
would
but
be absolute torture. I mean, I don't know if the
yep.
drowning would be worse or getting zapped back to life every single goddamn time. You're most likely wet when they do it. Should we dry them off a bit? No. Just do it.
Give him a break to eat so he can live. That's to die again. Yeah, that's.
The worst thing of that all would probably
I
be
can't
that
believe that.
taxpayer dollars would be going towards it.
Oh, I know. I guess this is off topic, and I don't. We have so much to already cover, but yeah, I just saw on the news about the jails are getting packed and to put them in county jails instead of um, I
Like federal
say
jails.
penitentiary or whatever. Yeah, it's gonna cost like $1.8 million for 500 people per year.
Jesus.
It's just, yeah, forget the jails. Figure something else out. Island, I don't know, don't care. Just as long as it's dealt with. Honestly, I think the system's okay. I'm getting way too off topic.
I'm not that much against sweatshops.
Yeah. Sweatshop?
Yep. God, look at that chicken go.
You mean for children or for inmates?
I'm not talking like for every child, but if they are in juvie, maybe.
Yeah, that's one thing I don't understand. If you're gonna have them in jail,
At least have them do
I think
something. I mean, community service is one thing, but I think that there should be a little bit more going towards it. Some way of still contributing to society, but not in the way of murdering and hacking and slacking down people like they're frickin' pinballs or bowling pins at the county fair.
Yeah, well, I don't even think it's right that we put them in jail. To me, it's like we're just being lazy, saying, "Okay, go away." And I know that there's like exceptions, but I think in general we're just being lazy for the justice system. I think we really should be looking into it and seeing what is going on, and not just put somebody in jail where they aren't going to have an opportunity for more jobs, and it's just making it worse. I think we need to figure out a way to make it better. My personal opinion, at least.
So, I don't know. I think that a lot needs to be changed, but what is going to be changed? Probably nothing.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, that boat should not have had that happen. Okay, because I want to try and get back on that topic again.
Yeah.
But I don't understand what goes through a captain's mind of, hey, look at all these young kids. We have a little boat that I could take or I could offer to some people. Nose goes, oh, look at that. I kind of won that one. I don't know what goes through someone's head that that's an okay thing. To just go ahead and say me first. But then again, I guess if you're going in his head, I mean, there's always that concept of if you were in his shoes, how would you react? I mean, unless you're in that situation, I don't know that anybody could really say for sure, yeah, I would definitely, I would sacrifice myself for other people, when you could very well be like me first. I have a family that I want to get back to, sort of thing. So, I mean, unless you're there firsthand actually experiencing the situation, I don't know that anyone can really say for sure that the whole me first method is unhuman.
I'm a pretty understanding person when it comes to like, you know, everybody has their own situation. I haven't walked in their shoes, but to have him like, okay, I don't know. I can understand not wanting to sacrifice your own life, but at the same time, being the first person off the boat seems unexcusable. I don't know if he was necessarily the first person off the boat, but what the media is making it out to be is that he never attempted to help anybody, and to me that is unexcusable. I think when you are in the position of you're directing the show, and when you're in that sort of position, you should not bail out when other people are relying on you, especially with their lives.
And the one thing that I do keep on thinking back to is the fact that he did tell the people to stay in their cabins. if you know that the ship's going down, there's nothing that you can do to stop that fact. Wouldn't you kind of have the thinking, give them a fighting chance, get them off the boat now, and just try and stay afloat as much as I can? I mean, I imagine those waters are probably really dangerous, and the chance of survival is probably fairly slim. But I mean, there were some survivors. I mean, it was possible. But
Yeah.
I just don't understand the fact of saying, "Hey, stay in your room. Everything is perfectly fine. We got this under control," sort of thing. I mean, it doesn't make any sense to me at all. Why you would false advertise that to people?
Yeah.
I would say that's probably the number one thing on my mind that does royally piss me off, is that those people weren't giving the fighting chance that they deserved.
Yeah. It, whole thing pissed me off.
Oh god, do I want to fix that? Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's fine.
Don't know if I have more on that one.
Yeah, I would say we don't like it. It shouldn't have happened, and let's drown the guy. Okay, I think that does it for that topic. Unless you have anything else to add on that fact.
Nope. Perfectly says it for me as well.
Okay, so let's go drown the guy. And film it and post it on YouTube, because that's what we do in America. So, next topic. The Stowaway Kid, going from, I believe it was California to Hawaii to run away from his parents. What is that kid's problem?
That dude's got some serious, cojones. Like, that would be some scary stuff. But, okay. First of all, I think it's remarkable that he survived it.
Yes. I would say he's Captain America at this point. Because, I mean...
Well, I mean, what?
Go ahead.
No, you first, sorry.
Okay, I'm saying Captain America because of one simple fact. Captain America was frozen, and they brought him back, and I believe that flight was supposed to be absolutely freezing cold, if I'm correct. Being...
Yeah, that's what I've heard.
Sky. So, yeah, he's freaking Captain America. And all I want to know is, where was he when the ferry went down? Okay, that's all I want to know. Other than that, continue as was.
Yeah, so there's several reasons why it's freaking insane that he was able to survive that. Like you said, the freezing, he has, so he was in the wheel well of the jet, and I don't know what jet it was, but it seems something along the sides of a 747. So, I mean, he could easily sit on the post of that, but the fact of the plane is flying through the air and just he doesn't know when the hatch is going to open, and he survived that. During landing, the shocks are compressing. He survived that. The tires spinning up. He survived that. Just, it's incredible that he actually survived that. But I guess the story is that he was on California, and he was trying to run away to see his mother in Africa. And he jumped the fence, and he said that was the closest plane to the fence. And he's being tried as a juvenile for being a stowaway, but I think just the biggest part of this is the fact that he survived, personally.
Yeah. I mean, I just don't understand where the idea, hey, plane, I can just hop in that wheel well and I will be fine. I don't understand where in his mind that he thinks that that's going to work. I mean, there are stupid people out there, and then we have stupid people, and he's definitely one of those stupid people to think that this is going to work and I'm going to be okay. I mean,
He wasn't using his whole mind on that.
I mean, I just would like to know, did the thought of him dying ever cross his mind? Or did he think that this was just going to be alright and that nothing bad can happen? Because if he thought that nothing bad could happen, then I would be a lot more concerned. Oh god, jeez. I hate it when it does that. There we go. God dang it.
Sorry. I'm
My
trying to
controller.
figure out how the state circuit works now.
Hey, there we go. Okay.
Oh, come on, that should have worked. Yeah, I think the kid just didn't think it through. Like, he didn't. His plan was to get to Africa by stowing away on a plane, but well, I guess he said that the markings on the plane confused him, but like, if he's just gonna jump on the first plane, like, he doesn't seem like he thought this through at all. He probably mid-flight started to really regret it because he started realizing, like, all of his mistakes in the process. So it doesn't seem like he thought it through at all.
Yeah, I would probably
My
agree
opinion,
with
at
that.
least.
Like I said, there's stupid people out there, and he is obviously one of those stupid kids. And just, I love how they found him. And I believe it was quoted that they found him just right there on the runway. They're like, kind of like, what? What's this kid doing out here?
No, I never did hear of how they found him.
He was just wandering around on the freeway. It's like he comes out and then he's just like, finally Africa. Wait a minute. This isn't right. I think I just went the other way. Because I do believe that he went the opposite direction. I think it would have been, like, in Hawaii and America. I believe America's closer to Africa than Hawaii is, if I'm correct. Either that or I'm being stupid.
I would assume the same thing. I don't know offhand, but I would assume the same thing.
But yeah, that's about all I have to add to that one. You got any more?
Nope, ditto.
Stupid kid, stupid decision. Ends to you probably going to be spending some time in juvie, probably.
Yeah.
Okay, so next on the list is we got like I don't know if it is after reading up on it, I don't know if it's the world's biggest building that's in the works, or if it's just going to be a really, really big skyscraper. But I believe it's in Saudi Arabia, and there's like a little bit of a concern over it. And I kind of want to cover this one because okay, I'm gonna word this in a way that this could be taken kind of badly. Is there such a thing as too big when it comes to skyscrapers? Shut up.
Sorry. You can be mature about this. It's good.
Yeah. A big,
that
long,
a legitimate
pointy
question?
thing. Yeah. So what do you got? Do you think that... I mean, we got... the whole thing, the skyscrapers were originally invented. I believe that the original intent was not to be like, oh, look how big I can go, but more so of trying to save land space. Was that, hey, we're running out of space, build up. Oh, god dang it.
Yeah.
But I don't think that that is the major component of this move. I mean, I think it is just a competition to say, hey, look, we have the biggest skyscraper. Hey, everyone should come here. Tourism. And I don't think that that's anywhere near a right move at all. Especially with them saying that this skyscraper is going to cost well over $1 billion. I think it was close to $1.25 billion. And I just don't understand where you get all that money from. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, I do. You get it from your people. Okay, so the people are going to pay for this very, very expensive building that they may not even want. Makes perfect sense to a government, doesn't it? I mean, that's...
definitely.
I mean,
Governments always make sense, don't you know, like how...
yeah, I mean, the one thing that I'm always confused about, I don't know about the laws in Saudi Arabia, they're probably different. But when it comes down to things that you're going to have your citizens spend money on, I do believe that if it's above a certain limit, that the people should vote. That and major laws like Obamacare, because I guarantee you anything, Obamacare would not have been passed had the American people been allowed the right to vote on that. And I do believe that that was a bit of a rip on our constitutional right, as well as them trying to take away our guns and weapons and stuff like that. So, there's that. I feel very strongly about this crap. I will go ahead and say that.
The government's overstepping on their rights.
The one thing that I have heard, this is off topic, maybe we'll cover it another time, is that there's some conspiracy theories out there that have some facts with stating that concentration camps may be starting to be made in America. And I watched the whole documentary on it, and I mean, it's a conspiracy theory. There's going to be things that are going to be having you go like, oh, look at that. Look, you can't doubt that. Because that's what conspiracy theorists do, is that they mess with the facts and they put their own stuff in there, and then they try and make you believe that's real. That's just what's going to happen. So I don't know what to believe when it comes to that, and I would hope that that's not true. But then again, with them trying to take away our guns and stuff like that, we'd be left defenseless in a way like that. Just saying.
Well, the guns and Edward Snowden and
True.
They don't have much against them that they start that they the evidence is showing that they actually probably do have conspiracy theories for themselves.
It just gets to the point of where you start going, well, what's true and what's not. Such as 9/11. There's a lot of conspiracy around that one, and it's something I don't want to get into.
There's several.
Yeah, I think I've just about heard them all at this point.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you what, they're fascinating. I'll give them that. They're entertaining as hell.
Yep.
Okay, and I just want to go on the statement that adding those right there kind of made this room come together quite a bit more. Thank you, Chiseled Blocks. Again, I kind of want to go with that the world's biggest building led us to conspiracy theories about 9/11. That's one way to get off topic. Which I believe that World Trade Center 1, I believe that's the name of it, that's currently located right now in New York, where they used to stand. I do believe that that is the world's biggest building right now, at this point. So.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. America.
I was gonna say.
Okay, I don't know what I want to do here.
And I don't know if you're planning on coming back over here by the end to show my progress, but because of my lack of able to think of our topics and to try creating redstone creations at the same time, I have bailed on that project and now I'm doing some deconstruction. So,
okay.
if or when you do, don't be surprised that barely anything has changed for that.
Okay. I'll keep my expectations low.
Thank you. Good. It's always best to do that for when I'm around.
Okay, so I can't remember. Did you answer the question, is there such a thing as too big when it comes to skyscrapers?
No, I did not. Actually, I would think I'm going to refer you to Smiling Bob to answer that one.
To what?
Please get that. Please get that. Smiling Bob.
I kind of want to say Simpsons, but I don't think that that's right.
Oh, ends that commercial.
Oh, hello.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, I remember. That has nothing to do with The Simpsons.
Nope. Although Simpsons and everything, so it might be possible.
I know that they have something.
Sorry.
Sideshow Bob, that's what I'm thinking. Sideshow Bob. Oh, God. I don't even know if he smiles. Oh, God. I just killed The Simpsons and...
In a creepy way.
And, yes. God. You're welcome,
Alright,
Internet.
is there...
Oh, jeez.
Alright, is there such thing as too big of a,
Skyscraper.
of a skyscraper?
Yes.
My opinion is it definitely, it definitely matters on location. Like if you're in Manhattan, no. If you're in the middle of, say, where we live, which is kind of the stick, like, there's, but
having a skyscraper in the middle of nowhere, I would love that so much. I'd be riding that elevator up,
right?
up and down all the dang time because that thing would never be used.
I know. So,
God dang it! I got an idea. Continue. I just screwed up.
Oh shit, that sucks. So if it's warranted, yes, but the world's biggest, like how big they've made them so far, I think just build multiple that are like 40 stories high. But I don't know how many stories is the world's tallest building? Whatever it is, half that is the
It
largest.
depends what
that you
story
need
you're
to
talking
build
about. You're
multiple
talking
of.
like a Stephen King novel? Or what type of story are you talking about?
I'm talking Goosebumps stories.
Oh, there would be a lot of those. A lot of them.
Okay.
I actually have no idea at all on what the size would be.
I'm gonna say, I don't know. I know that they definitely go bigger than 40, I would think, but I don't know if like.
Oh yeah, they definitely.
Or 100 stories, but
I think that there's a ton over 100 stories.
Lord, that would just freak me out. The swaying at the top.
Well, okay. I'm not going to go off topic, and I'm going to go back on topic. I think that there is such a thing as too big when it comes to skyscrapers because of that simple fact. Unless that there's like some alien metal out there, I think that there is going to get a point of where it's just going to become uncontrollable to handle the amount of height that there's going to be. And I think that we're starting to get on the boundary of where we're going to be risking quite a few people's lives probably working in that building. Because can you imagine there's like a good storm come through and then you're just sitting at your office desk and then all of a sudden your paperwork just went everywhere. In short. Well, I guess I'm not going to be working on that today.
I don't want to keep getting off subject, but did you hear about Apple's new campus that they're wanting to design?
A campus? Like a college?
Not campus, but like work campus.
Oh, no, I haven't. What the? Oh.
Well, you were talking about pages blowing, and they're saying that their air conditioning will be shut off 70% of the time throughout the year because of this new design of circulation for each floor that actually draws in outside air. So because I know you're big into Apple, and that was one of the latest things. So, okay, I'm going to stop on that and go back to that and say that I think it's a big thing on efficiency. I don't think you should go bigger if like half of your neighbors are like 10 stories or whatever. Like, build the whole city up all at once. Don't have one damn thing sticking out of the ground.
I was gonna say, so kind of like World Trade Center 1 is kind of sticking out above everything else, but there's a lot of other skyscrapers around it that help to kind of mask it a bit and make it not look as big as it truly is. Um,
Yeah.
I get what you're saying there. Oh god.
Picking up what I'm throwing down.
So yes,
Man, I
there
can't
is
even
such a
do
thing
this
as too
piece
big. Oh
construction.
no. Goodbye, chicken. This chicken had been up here with me this whole dang time, and it finally just dropped. Where's my buddy? Now I feel a little bit alone.
Brand.
Oh, screw it. I'm gonna give myself a mushroom. Mushroom. There you are. Come join the party. Okay. So there is such a thing as too big in our books. In short.
Yep.
Okay. Let me see what the next thing is. Oh, Amazon. Okay, Amazon's doing groceries. Basically, Walmart on the go, and they'll basically ship it to you. And all you need to do is have a little barcode scanner like they use in Walmarts and grocery stores across America. Just go up to your cabinet, and if you say, hey, look, I could use like another thing of ketchup, just pick up that bottle, zing, and I don't know how long it takes to get to your house, but Amazon will ship it on its way. And I believe it's either 40 pounds of food or a little bit over 40 pounds of food that they ship out to you at a time. And I found that kind of fascinating. That
Yeah.
we're getting to the point of where we don't even have to go to the grocery store anymore. And I will be the first to go ahead and say that this was coming, okay? We're trying to become lazier and lazier and lazier, and eventually we will turn into the Wall-E people, of where we will look up from our little monitors and be like, we have a pool. We will say that eventually. It's just a matter of time. Mark my words, people. Mark them well.
I wanted to say that I predict the future of being something of the clash up of the Matrix, Surrogates, Wall-E, and Ghost in a Shell. Something along the lines of one of those. You probably don't catch all those references, but
No.
they're all the same. They're all basically the same idea.
Okay.
So, yeah. Can I touch on the Amazon a little bit?
Yeah, go for it.
So a long
God.
time ago,
Okay, there we go.
a long time ago, I was hearing something about, like I saw the commercial on TV about this dude who was walking through a store just throwing groceries in his jacket, like go walk out of the store stealing.
Uh-huh.
And there's cops at the store, and walks out. I don't know if you remember, but so the grocery thing has been around for a little bit. I don't think it's ever really widely used ever. So now that Amazon's picking it up, it's gonna be really interesting. But I used to have an app on my phone to make grocery lists, and I could actually use my phone as a barcode scanner because it would have the little red bar on the screen, and I'd just have to line that up through the camera with the barcode, and it would actually read the item for me. So I'm wondering if you wouldn't even have to buy a special device. You would just use your own smartphone and just make your log list that way. But it would be interesting for them to incorporate that. They are the ones with the quadcopter idea, right?
Yes, they do. That is only in Europe right now.
Oh, yeah. It would be really interesting to see them do a combination of that. I could see that being the new way to do stuff because, yeah, I would be one of those people that would be like, I'm not getting out of the house.
You
In
no
short.
good lazy son of a gun.
Yep.
Actually, I do want to go ahead and say really quick, anybody watching this or still with us at this point, one, congratulations, you watch more than most people. And two, look at this lighting glitch. Oh my god, that causes so much lag. Like, I seriously hope that they're gonna fix that relatively soon. This is annoying as hell to deal with.
Are you causing a lag? I thought it was the internet
No,
connection.
it's not that. It's whenever you do anything with glowstone, or redstone lamps, it causes some major lighting lag.
Okay.
So
Because I'm getting, like, lag period over on my side. Very glitchy.
yeah, I would say it's probably just internet.
Ah.
There we go.
Really need, like, 5 megabytes a second. Or 10.
I heard Dish Network is going to be doing a new internet providing service. I just don't know what the speeds are going to be. If they're impressive enough, I would go to them.
Ditto.
Oh god dang it, I used the wrong leaf.
The Tanuki leaf?
Oh, that still doesn't work. I have to go all the way down to this level. Okay, so I don't know that I truly understand what Amazon is really thinking when they come up with the idea of, hey, let's go ahead and make it easier for people to get their groceries. Seems very, very dumb to me, but yet a lot of people are probably going to do it.
Yeah. I'm a firm believer that you should always try things once so that you know if you like it or don't like it, at least. But, it just seems like companies are getting so greedy that they'll branch off into things that they really should not have any interest. And yes, I'm being extremely hypocritical because I'm thinking about Steam right now, and I'm actually very happy that they are doing that style. And what are you doing?
Oh, did it just happen again?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, it's the glowstone. That's interesting that it actually affects you. I thought it was just affecting the person who did it.
Nope.
I'll start alerting you. I'll start going, redstone, brace yourself. Oh wait, do I want to do this differently?
Brace for impact.
Yeah, decisions.
Would I try it? Yes. Would I constantly use it? Probably not. Unless they got the helicopter thing and I didn't have to go out of the house.
Well, can you just imagine, like, you start hearing a little humming, and then you're like, oh, it should be, like, right outside the front door, and then you listen closely, and then you hear the humming get louder and louder and louder, and you just hear that engine chugging because you bought so much. I can just imagine that. It has, like, a little message in the basket saying, you need diet help. Here's some lipazine pills, enjoy.
Okay, can I ask you a question about the quad car?
Sure, go for it. Are you there? Yeah, you're there. Your mic's cut out. Oh, Houston, we have a problem. Oh god, that's a major lag. Just keep saying check until I hear your voice again. Okay, you're back.
Czech Republic. Sorry. Don't know what happened there. I still heard myself through the headset. I just had to unplug the controller.
Alright, proceed.
Yeah, weird. So, just the same as mail, you just drop it off and you would get to it whenever you usually check your mail. But as far as food, like, that's just one of the reasons I probably wouldn't use that system, is because I would worry about food setting out or being delivered like that. And, like, something like that, when they drop it off, I would like a notification of that, like a phone call or a text, or, like, ring the doorbell or something.
Mm-hmm.
But, I'm guessing it's a regular snail mail way where they just drop it off and that's that.
And I do want to go and say that if you want to sign up for the program, you do have to be invited. It is not something you can just be like, hey, I want in, give me my scanner. It's something that it's like Google Plus. In the beginning, you have to be invited to get into it. So there's which is perfectly understandable to me at least. Because I mean that
Yep.
because the scanner itself is going to be really really expensive, probably to make and then to give it out to people. Because the scanner itself is free, you get that for free, and then you get to start using it.
See, so they do have their own independent scanner. I don't understand why they wouldn't use it as an app. Like I said, the app that I have used where you use the camera as a scanner works great. So I don't know. I like having things all in one sort of thing.
Oh wait a minute! God dang it, Sassy Molassy!
Laffy Laffy.
I'm screwing up too much. And also, just so everyone does know, I do not have any plan when I go into anything Minecraft, okay? This right here was not in my head at all, and it could, like, I don't know. It looks good to me, but it's not perfect at all. But, pretty much I just go with whatever I feel like at spur of the moment sort of thing. Building without a plan always seems to work better than having it scripted out. Kind of like this. Like, pretty much we come up with the topics and then we just go from there and freestyle it, and it's a lot funner to use and stuff like that. I don't know. Is funner a word? Yeah, is funner a word?
Yeah. I'll accept it.
Because I don't know how you say this is funner than this.
This is fun. This is funnest.
Exactly. It doesn't sound right. This is funner.
I don't like the English language, to be honest, so I'm gonna say it's good.
Okay, fine. You're never gonna be a grammar Nazi.
Nope. Never.
Okay. See, I'm already changing stuff like that. I don't like that. So that's going away. Okay. Where were we? Oh, Amazon. Okay. Totally lost track of where we were. Got anything else to add to little old Amazon? Doing your little grocery shopping for you so that way you don't have to get off your lazy butt?
Like I said, I wish that they would use an app instead of an individual thing, and also the helicopters. But again, see what the whole package comes out with, and it could be the new way to shop. I'm interested in it, but skeptical. The end.
The end. It's like a good book. The end. It's done. I'm with you on the fact that you could have it on an app, but then again, if it's a free product and it's a piece of technology, any man will just say, "Give me it," right?
Yes.
Oh, you're not.
But,
So you'd rather use your phone than have another piece of technology. See, for me, I would be like, "Give me a piece of technology. I want to use it. I want to learn how to work it and how to modify it."
Okay. Well, okay, I grew up with scanners all around me when I was growing up, okay? I don't know if you knew that. My father had his own company where he did RFID stuff. So he had RFID scanners and barcode scanners. So,
Okay.
and I worked in grocery for quite a while, and where I work at, I have to scan crap all day already. So scanners is not anything new to me. So I'm very much like that's actually one of the things I'm shocked I'm not an Apple person. I like things streamlined and together and like all working together as one. So to have like multiple devices, like I would love to have a cell phone with a infrared receiver so I could use my cell phone as a remote, so I wouldn't have to worry about the remote being lost all the time. So like that sort of stuff. That's how I work. So yeah, I actually would like to use an app on my phone rather than having an extra device.
Okay. Well, that's perfectly understandable. Like you want the all-in-one device, in short.
Yep.
So pretty much
Yes, sir.
if Apple came out with an iPhone that did pretty much everything, you would buy it. Including give you a peanut
They
butter
would
jelly
have
sandwich.
to do. Ooh. Would it still have the 4-inch screen?
Maybe.
You are doing the light thing.
I'm not
I
doing
know
the light
I'm
thing
doing the
right
light
now.
thing
I'm
right
just
now.
placing grass, but it is indeed a bit laggy, so I don't know what's going on with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just ruining it, but-
Okay, I guess I won't do that then. I guess I'll work on the ceiling a bit. Okay, so I have
making, like,
no
no
clue
headway.
what the hell you're talking about on this next topic. You wanted it. Here you go.
Okay.
Hepatitis C pill.
Yay!
Yeah, tell me what's going on and why I should care.
I guess this individual one you shouldn't care about, but the whole scheme of it is where it comes into play. So, hepatitis C, actually I don't know what it is or what it's like, what people have to deal with when they have it, but there is a new cure for it. I think there's been cures in the past, but I think just the ease of use and the reliability of the products has not been up there. So they just came out with a new product that the ease of use is a lot better, and it actually cures 90% of the patients, but it costs $1,000 a day, and you have to do it for 12 weeks. I don't know if you have to take one dose a week or one dose a day, but any way you slice that, that is an insane amount of money for a single pill. So that's where the broad scheme of it comes into play, as far as, like, it seems like the medical industry is going to make a profit out of your life or death. They don't really care about you. They just know you're willing to pay anything for this situation. So here it is, pay us. And I think that is so wrong that 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 the government's allowing this, that they would consider doing this, that obviously people are going to pay it, so it's not wrong when people pay it. In the scheme of it,
It's
I
either
hate the
you're
fact
rich
that,
enough or you're gonna pay taxes enough to live, and that they're just gonna feed off of that and basically become even richer and pay more taxes off of your illness. In short.
yeah, I mean, Trippy's in makeup right now because of his chemo and brain surgery, and he doesn't care because he gets to live a little longer, if not a lot longer, from it. Like, people are going to go into debt if they have the opportunity to live longer.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, like, find a way to go through with it. It's just horrid in my eyes.
It is. I'm trying to think of like a really, really good example of this, like in another way. I can't tell if I want to go one more or not. I think I'm gonna leave it. But yeah, I mean, I understand exactly like what you're saying, and it is just a damn shame, in short, that that pretty much because you're sick, you're gonna have to suffer, and not only suffer because of your illness, but you're also gonna have to suffer because they're gonna milk you dry.
Yep.
But then again,
you gotta love money grubbers.
Yeah. And I mean, there's just nothing. Well, I guess Apple, in a way, could be seen as an example of it. I mean, with the iPhone every single year. Actually, I'm going to do a double whammy. I'm going to say the iPhone, and I'm also going to say the cell phone providers. They milk you dry, and you don't even realize it. You're just going to pay it. I mean, that's just what's going to happen. So.
Yep. That's why I very much like Virgin Mobile, company. We both go through.
Mm-hmm. I mean,
Yeah.
you have your solid rate, and you don't get paid. You don't get charged anymore. And then they even had a glitch going around of where if you had like something in a voicemail, you couldn't get rid of it, and everything like that. And they actually gave us more minutes. I don't know if you got that yet, but if you didn't, you're gonna get that really soon, Chris. But yeah, they gave us like they know how to treat you right. I mean, and then you have these other companies that say that these are good deals, but they're not. They're just they're milking you. That's all they're doing. I mean, you are nothing but a dairy cow to them, and they are going to milk you until you start going moo.
If I had more time, I would actually calculate it up. The unlimited for Virgin Mobile versus Verizon, with buying this, like if you bought the same phone and you got the same style contract, or you got the same style of minutes and data, over the period of 2 years, I think you're going to be saving anywhere from $500 to $1,000 over those 2 years by going with somebody like Virgin Mobile. So, yeah.
I mean, you're just like I said,
they
until you
milk
start
you
going
for all you're
moo,
worth.
and they're like moo louder, moo, then they're just not gonna let you go at all. So, I mean, it's ridiculous of what we have to be put through. But in order to live in America and supposedly live the American lifestyle, this is what you have to go through. And it's this load of crap, if you will.
Yep. And you're saying that it's great to live in America, but oh crap. Okay, Kyle, you're gonna have to help me figure out how to fix this later. We actually, like, you would think that, oh, it's America, internet, like, we're leading the thing. We aren't even on the top 20 out of the countries that have the, on average, fastest internet. So, our system's fairly screwed up, and we're not even top dog anymore, or haven't been for a while, but it's at least becoming pretty apparent.
I wonder what this would look like. See, this is one of those. This is one of those spur of the moments that I'm talking about, of where I have no idea what this is gonna look like. So I'm just gonna do this without plan. I'm gonna look at it, and I'm still not sure. So I'm gonna do it to the other side, and I don't think I like it. Well, let me try it this way. I'm back and forth on a lot of things, and this is just another one of those. Oh God, this is just another one of those things that I'm just back and forth on. Nope, that's not it. That one. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave it alone. Not that big of a fan of it. Okay.
Sorry about the noises.
Okay, so did you have any more to add to hepatitis C, except the fact that basically we are nothing but dairy cows and that we're going moo moo moo?
Pretty much that's it. Yeah, you got it.
Okay.
Nailed it.
One thing I did want to add, Minecraft. Chris heard about this as well. They are doing some amazing things right now with world generation, and I am very, very happy and excited for it. And I can't wait to actually be able to play with it a bit. Basically, you have a lot of tools, and you get to decide what you want. Do you want a lot of snow? Do you want a lot of desert? Do you want hills? Do you not want hills? Do you want water? Do you not want water? And pretty much you just make the world how you want it to be, and then they'll just generate it however the hell you want it. Like in the PC world that me and Daniel have been trying to work on getting a survival seed found. We don't have to find that survival seed anymore. We can just be like, okay, we want some water, not a lot, We want hills. We want all the biomes and everything like that. And boom, it'll just generate it for us now, so we don't have to really worry about it. So I'm praising the Dinnerbone gods, Notch gods, for gracing us with that. And I'm very excited.
So is this an update that's already out, or something that's...
It'll be in 1.8, which is the next scheduled update. But there's not really a release date for it yet.
Okay. Do you have any thoughts on how it's going to work?
On how it works?
Yeah, okay, right now, I'm only, I only know the Xbox version of it, so well, I'm imagining that when you create a game in here, you're gonna have like do creative mode or survival, and then you can do more options. Like, is it going to be in like before you create it there, or do you have to like there's a separate program to create it,
No.
and then well, I guess
There's been a
so
separate program called World Edit. No, not World Edit.
Okay.
MC Edit? Yeah, I think it's called MC Edit. And it's existed around for quite some time, and a lot of people have used it to create maps and everything like that. And I'm also contemplating on using that for some PC mini games and make some like adventure maps and stuff like that. But I haven't actually gotten to that yet. I'm a bit scared, if you will, to go there yet. But yeah, that's existed for quite some time, and now basically they're just going to make it easier for the people to be able to make their own worlds now with slider bars, which are the easiest thing to use in the world, in my opinion.
Okay. Sounds cool.
And it's very, very simplistic. I mean, more water, slide the water over to the right. That's all you gotta do, because they actually released a video on it. I don't know if you saw it or not, but I did. I saw it just a little bit ago, and I'm excited for it now. Not only that, but the other features that are also going to be in 1.8. So, well done, Mojang.
No, I did not end up seeing that. I just, I think I saw titles of it on YouTube, but I never did get the full opportunity to watch it.
Yeah, but we're very, very excited for all of that, and for it to come here as well. So, hurry it up, 4J, with the Xbox One and PS4 editions. We want those ASAP as well. But they are, as far as I understand, like pretty much Mojang and 4J are like really, really low staff, so they can only do as much as they can do. But we still want it, and we want it now.
Really?
Shut up.
The money thing?
Yes. Don't hate it.
Okay.
But then next on the agenda was well, actually, did you have anything to add on that?
No.
Okay.
No, I'm good.
The next thing that we had, is that still falling or not? Okay, it is. The next thing that we had up on the list was talking about Google Glass and the god dang price of the freaking thing. Chris, you have the facts on this, and I'm the guy who tried them on. Because I know a guy who had them, and he was nice enough to let me try them on, and I was formally impressed with it, in short. So, what do you got as the facts and justifying pretty much the $1,700, $1,800 price tag? Or if you even justify it at all.
Okay. If it needs justified, then the justification is you don't have to buy it if you don't want to, and the company is going to set the price. Oh crap! Why did I do that?
Is it lagging?
The
right
companies go to whatever they want. No, I got rid of stuff, and it's symmetrical, and I got rid of the wrong side because it's symmetrical, and I wasn't paying attention.
I was gonna say I'm laying grass right now. If you have any lag, just let me know.
I got some lag, but I'm managing just fine with it.
Okay.
There's going to be a justification for it at all. the excuse
Someone's tired.
me. They Google. Yeah, I know. I had one heck of a day. Worked my butt off. Um, they essentially were testing the waters and uh, basically, if they came out on for full production for this, they would drop the price and obviously make it more available uh, for longer. But what they were doing is just simply trying to see what the public's response of it is, who would pay for it, sort of thing. So my guess is that it's more that they're trying to replenish what they have spent trying to create it a little bit, even though it's Google and they
Oh,
kind
okay.
of don't need replenished in any way. So this is just a test run, and if it goes well, they will probably put it into production and definitely drop the price for the next round of Google Glasses. So rest assured, if it won't stay that way if it becomes a mass product.
See, and like I'm hoping that that's true, but I mean I don't know. Like the technology in it is impressive, but I don't know if it's really worthy of it because anybody that you see walking around with a Bluetooth headset right now, I mean, all they get is pretty much stares anymore. I mean, it was like all the rage back in the day, but Bluetooth headsets don't really need to be used anymore. I mean, we're finding that pulling out your phone is going to be more practical because back in the day, Bluetooth, all it did was save you from having to pull out your phone. But what are we doing anymore? We're texting. So I don't know if this is Google's way of trying to harness the texting aspect of it and trying to make it the new Bluetooth thing. Instead of being for calling, you're doing it for text messages instead. But I don't think it's going to work, and I don't think it's going to stick around. Because what I saw was that your viewing angle right now is very, very limited. It was for me at least, and I was expecting it to be a lot wider and a lot more. I don't know the best way to put it. Like, it was very, very hard for me to keep the glass where I could really see it really well. So I kept on having to readjust the glass and everything like that, and I was hoping for it to be kind of the opposite of the 3DS, where you have such a limited viewing angle. But was that to be seen? I would say right now the device itself seems like it's in beta, so I guess it was kind of to be seen, but I was kind of hoping for more. So.
What would you say the key features are for the Google Glass that would really sell it? Because right now it just seems like an extra screen for your phone, but I've seen a lot about the audio for it that makes it seem like it would actually be semi-useful. A feature that your phone originally probably would not have, or if it did, it wouldn't be practical or something.
Anything audio related, I did not get to experience at all.
That stinks.
Pretty much, I had it on my head for maybe about 2 minutes max, and pretty much, I got to do a Google search, and that was basically about it. Where you say, "Okay, Google," and that's about it. You're paying a lot of money to say "Okay, Google" and to have it do something. So pretty much, you're paying $1,700 for a version of Siri that's just not as good as the original thing. And that price tag
I'm
is
anti-Apple, but I think I have to with you.
like I really don't justify that price tag at all. My friend says that he uses it every single day, hardly ever takes it off, and he's a very, very big techie, so I would not doubt that in the least. But I still don't think it's anywhere near justified.
what price would you like if it? Okay, I think we've already discussed this before about the Xbox Milo.
Oh yeah.
So it's unseen what the full potential of what the Google Glass could actually be like when it's in the customer's hands. But from your vision of it right now, what would you pay to have that product that they say it could do for you? 300?
Whew, this is a tough question, actually.
Sorry about that.
No, I'm good with it. I like this question actually. Because I really wouldn't. I don't know. Because right now I'm looking in my head at the price of like the PS4 and everything like that, and I'd rather have an Xbox One over that. So, but the Xbox One's
So
too
you wouldn't
expensive.
even go 500?
I would not even go 500. I wouldn't even probably go 3. It'd probably have to be about 250. If you actually the price of a standard phone I would say that's about where I'd be going, but not like not cheap like track phone, but not expensive like an Apple iPhone sort of thing.
Okay.
So something that has like a bit of price but not overpriced.
Okay.
Because
I feel you on
that is what it pretty much is it is basically just a phone. So if you priced it around what the price of a phone would be, I think that you'd be able to get probably a better audience probably.
Am I correct that it will not work without a phone?
That it does not work with iPhone?
No, that it will not work without a phone. Like, it has to be connected to a phone
No,
to have
it does operate off
majority
of
of its functions.
the way it was described to me is that it operates off of the cloud, but I don't know if that means that you have to have a 3G internet connection to access the cloud, or if it just operates off of cell phone towers itself, and just operates without having to have a network at all. So, correct answer to that, I don't know.
Okay. Well, I'm imagining it in two different ways. Either it has its own operating system and you can connect it to Wi-Fi and its own device, or it doesn't have a operating system and it kind of ports it through to it, and um, it has to work through a brain such as your cell phone or your computer. So I'm curious. I would assume that it would have its own operating system if it's that much. So you wouldn't even have to use your cell phone. You could just be in the house with Wi-Fi on also. But that's just a guess of mine.
Yeah, I know that it does operate off of its own power. It does have its own stuff in there. But how it operates communication wise, it operates off of Bluetooth, and that's all that I'm aware of at this point.
Okay. Probably just has some. Oh, battery life. I don't think.
The battery life
anybody's
absolutely
really
sucks
covered
on
that.
it. It is apparently very, very, very bad. And that's coming from him himself. Pretty much he has to recharge a lot. So, it does suck, but I think it was probably to be seen sort of thing.
Right.
So, yeah. I mean, I don't justify the price currently, and especially for a beta project. But then again, I also don't really see the price of the beta model of the Oculus Rift being justified either. But yeah, I still wanted the heck out of that. So I guarantee you anything that there are people, such as my friend who did get accepted into the freaking Google class, that would pay the price. But I wouldn't yet at this point, nor do I have any intention to in the near future.
The more and more I think about the Oculus Rift, the more I'm kind of like, that would be cool. But again, the practicality of it on a day-to-day basis.
Well, did you hear about the new
I don't.
thing that they came out with? Apparently, you can
Do they
go on.
and no.
Like, apparently, you can go on tours as a SS Enterprise, and a lot of people are like, "Yeah, I want to go there."
But did
And
you see the dude that made that on Minecraft?
the Enterprise.
Yeah, he made the SS Enterprise on Minecraft, and it is insane. Like this, um, I he didn't show the detail of it, like actually looking through the rooms of it or anything like that, but he had like a really well done frame for when I saw it, and it had like it was supposed to be scale, and you could actually walk through it, but the thing was huge. So I thought that was pretty damn cool. Sorry.
I was gonna say that's Minecraft for you, of where we have pretty much everything anymore already built.
Addicts that can't stop.
Another brick, another brick,
Um,
another brick, another brick, another brick, another brick, another brick.
I really do want to get one of those shirts.
I do too.
One more brick. One more brick. One more brick. Or no, one more block. I'm sorry. Um. So Google Glass and Oculus Rift. We probably don't want to get stuck on Oculus Rift too long, do we?
No, because I do want to cover them again soon, but not quite yet. Very, very soon though.
Okay. All right. I will digress.
Really?
Funny word.
All right.
Sorry.
So really quick, I do want to go and say that my intention for this area that I've been working on, pretty much I'm going to have more pillars going along down here. In the middle it's going to be terraformed, and it might have a couple secrets that you guys might see if you continue watching these. Just saying, there's a possibility, wink wink, of some secrets that you could find down the road. Okay. Then along this wall, along that wall, and wherever it ends, there's going to be portals to the mini games. Remember that this is going to be used in the PC, but it's being made right here on the Xbox version, so that the Xbox people can view it as well, even though they cannot interact with it. But I figured that would be really nice. Having a minigame map on the Xbox and the PC, because I do not believe that has ever been done before. So I kind of want to do that a lot. Also, if you guys have any input at all, I already made a video about it, and no responses. But about this, about pretty much anything that you've seen so far in this video, if you have any comments on what to do, I'm open to suggestions. And now, down here to you, what were you saying?
Oh, you glitched out really bad and I didn't hear you for several seconds.
Okay. Pretty much I was just talking about the lobby and what I've been doing up there. Oh, so you have all the pit stops.
Crap. Just about, yeah. It's still a work in progress, but I'm pretty close to being finished with it all.
Okay. Alright, so is the first one working right now?
Yeah, the first one's good.
Okay. Because I kind of want to give a demo as to what it is and how it works. To anybody who hasn't seen much on this already, which I'm not sure that many people have. Let me see, carrot on a stick. Where's the saddle? Where is saddle? Do you know?
The saddle?
Oh, there it is. It's under redstone transportation. Okay, so there's that, and let's go this way, Mr. Pig. pretty much you are going forward, chugging along, hit those pressure plates, you hop in here. Pig can't go anywhere. And then instead of redstone, you get given a new carrot on a stick. And then it'll eventually lower. You're back on your way.
And avoid all the other stops.
Oh yeah, that's right. Which
I didn't plan this far ahead, Kyle.
Oh, hello. Hurry! Hurry! Okay, fine, I'll take a shortcut. Oh god. Serpentine. But, yeah, so this is basically the basic plan. I won't reveal the exact amount of how much carrot on stick you go through per lap, but pretty much it's up to you to decide whether you want to take a pit or whether you think that you can make it another lap. And pretty much, if you don't make it, you're going to run out of fuel, and you will be like a real NASCAR of where, okay, I'm dizzy. Oh, dear. Damn you.
It makes me so happy.
Okay, I'm over here now.
That was
awesome.
That was the coolest thing I've ever seen.
Oh, you should have been over here. Damn it! Okay.
Oh.
But yeah, pretty much you got to figure out how many laps you want to try and make it before you run out of carrot on a stick and blah 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 and stuff. In short. And this will be in the next update, along with a new minigame that's going to be over there. You might see it appear in the sky if you're lucky over here. Okay, nope, that's not it. That's it right there. If you could tell what the minigame is from that right there, and I won't be showing you guys anymore, you are a genius. And congratulations, you know what the next minigame is. But between that, and the lobby, that's going to be pretty much the next update. Maybe some new Achievement Hunter games, possibly. I don't know. But that's what's going to be going on in the minigame map. And thank you guys for watching this 5th episode of the Minecast podcast, where pretty much Chris rides an invisible pig, and that's what we do.
And I have a broken neck.
Yeah, Jesus. Okay, stop. I'm done writing you.
No.
What?
I'm sorry?
You okay?
Yep, I'm good. I was just
what?
making
Oh,
sure that,
what?
Okay,
What
I'll
the
just
hell?
shut up. Go.
What the hell? Where'd you go? Oh, you're all the way over there.
Where did you go?
I know, right? I'm confused. I don't know. So, thank you guys for watching this episode of Minecast Podcast. Be sure to check in next week. And that about does it. See you later.
See ya.